Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's get started. So we have the question that talks about basically activity-based costing students. It is a February, March. Everyone can hear me, right? Following, right? It's a February, March 2023 paper 4 variant 2 question and the information is given to us. Okay. So let's read the information first. We have Simran, who is a manufacturer who uses activity-based costing. He provided the following information for a year about the two products which she manufactures. So Simran is basically a manufacturer who uses the activity-based costing and she providing the following about the two products. So she have product A and product B. Okay, students. So she have product A, sir, and she have product B as well. So we can see that there are some of the units that are produced and sold. So a lot of the units that are produced are being sold as well. And we have some of the units being returned as well. Okay. So out of the 2,500 units produced and sold, 500 units are being returned as well. 500 units are being returned. Similarly, we have for product B, 4,600 units being produced and units returned are 600 of the units being returned. Then we have, sir, the selling price per unit as well for product A and product B. Getting it, guys? Clear? Then we have direct materials per unit. So these are the direct cost, okay, prime cost, okay, and the direct labor per unit cost that we have already learned a lot of times. Okay, everyone getting it clear? Following guys with me? Understood? Getting the question
Yep.
clear? Okay, then we have the information about the overhead, sir. The information related to overhead and their annual cost. Okay, so information about production overheads were as follows. We have machine setups, quality inspections being done, order processing cost. We have order processing cost and depreciation of the machinery. They are telling us what is the total cost for each of the overheads for them, and we have to apportion them on the basis for product A and product B based on whatever information is provided to us. Okay, getting it, students? Clear? Clear, based on the activity being performed from them. Okay, based on the activity being performed from them, we are going to apply that. Okay, clear on this? Understood? No problem. Then we have the units. The units which were returned were all found to be faulty. The units which were returned were all found to be faulty and could only be sold for the scrap value of $8 per unit. So the units that we are returning, the units that the customers are returning to Simran, okay, because Simran is the manufacturer. So the units that are being returned to Simran, they are all of them are faulty and they can only be sold for $8 per unit. Okay, because they can be only sold for the scrap value, that is the residual value, जो उसकी minimal value होती है, finishing value होती है, end value होती है, वो $8 है. So we can sell the units that were returned to be all faulty. We can sell them for $8 per unit. Understood? Got it? Any problem? Any question? Let me know. Clear, guys? Okay. Understood that. Any questions,
Yes.
any problem up till
Yes.
now? Okay. So the next thing is basically, then we are going to talk about what is the question requirements. So we have the question requirements as question number one was already done, okay, on budgeting, okay. So question number two is basically we have read the source B in the insert and calculate part, solve part A, B, C. So we have almost four to five parts, okay. Getting it clear? Understanding? Guys, following, getting it clear? And everyone getting it clear?
Yes.
So before that, let me give you an idea as well, although you must have read this, okay? So what you need to understand that what is cost pool and what is cost driver, okay? So make sure just go through the whatever I've written here, the definition, just go through it. The definition for basically cost pool. So the cost pool is basically the total of the all the cost associated with a particular activity, and the cost driver is basically the activity which directly results from specific cost being incurred. So I'll give an example. Cost pool is the total of the cost associated. So we can say that these values are the cost pool, okay? That this is the total of the cost associated with a particular activity, and these are the cost drivers, okay? Getting it, students? Understood? Following? These are its cost drivers. Are you guys getting it clear? Hello? So the
Yes.
reason I brought this up, okay, in simple words, we have to write down the definition, state what is meant by the term cost driver, so you can learn and write it down as well, or you can write down from your own understanding, whatever your thinking says, okay. So at the moment, the definition that we'll write down what is meant by the term cost driver for 1 mark will be that any activity which causes the cost. Okay, getting it? Any activity which will cause the cost to be incurred in the production process. So any activity, cost driver will be any activity that causes the cost related to the production process. Any activity which causes cost to be understood. Got this? Any activity which causes cost to be incurred in the production process. Okay, got this clear? Which causes cost to be incurred in the production process is will be called the cost driver. Okay, understood, guys? Got it clear?
Yes.
Then we have to calculate the total profit or the loss, total profit or loss made from the production for each product of ours. So it's very important and simple. We have to calculate total profit or loss made from the production of each year. So each product we have to do, and we have to do it for the both the products. Okay. So we have the working column as well available. So we'll do the working column there. But let's write it down here, product A and product B. Got it, guys? Clear? So this will be, sir, product A. Okay. Product A and product B. Okay, understood. Got it. Any problem? Product A and product B. And we are finding out the total cost and profit for this. Okay. Any questions? Let me know. So as always, we are going to start with, sir, the units produced and sold. So we have 2,500 units sold for the product A and 4,600 units sold. The selling price is $50 and $72. Okay. So here we go. It should be the revenue or the sales revenue. Okay. Net revenue or the revenue. Okay. Understood? Getting it? So it will be for product A, 2,500 units. What was the selling price? 2,500 units will be sold at the price of $50. Okay. So 2,500 units at the rate of $50. Okay. Clear on that? And the 4,600 units for product B at the rate of $72. Okay. Understood? Getting it, guys? Clear? Following with me? So let's write down the revenue 2,550. That is coming $125,000. Okay. Clear? And 4,600 into 72, that is coming 331. Is it 4,600 units? Guys, getting it clear?
Yes, clear.
Units produced and sold. Acha, one thing we forgot, क्या है minus भी तो करना है units. Okay, getting it clear on that? हमें ये units return minus भी करने. Okay, first, क्योंकि ये units produce में से 500 units जो है वो नहीं सेल, वो रिटर्न हो रहे हैं. Okay, तो ये थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक हो गई यहाँ पर कि we'll correct that. Okay, so it will be 2,500 minus 500. Okay, so ये हमारा net revenue आ जाएगा directly. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? So हमारा net revenue आ जाएगा. And let's do it below in the column where we have for the working. Okay, so net revenue will be working number one. It will be 2,500 units minus the 500 units, so 2,000 units multiply by $50. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? Understood? Hello? Getting it clear on this? So ये हो जाएगा, the answer will be कि we will get $100,000 as the product A revenue. Okay, clear on that? ठीक है. एंड प्रोडक्ट बी का भी ऐसे ही करेंगे. 4,600 units minus the 600 units that are returned and faulty into the selling price that is given, 4,600 into 72. Okay, clear on that? Got it?
Yes.
So 4,000 at the rate of 72. Okay, so it will be 4,000 into 72. That is coming as 288,000. Okay, so is the revenue confirmed? कि net revenue कैसा आएगा? We'll have to remove the units, whatever units we have produced, we have to remove the units that are returned. Okay. So whatever units we have produced, we have to remove the units that we have returned, and that is how we'll get the net revenue. Clear on that? Any problem, any question? The next thing will be जो हमारे faulty products हैं, faulty units हैं, उनको भी we can sell it for the price of $8 per unit, right? तो हम इन 500 यूनिट्स जो प्रोडक्ट ए के रिटर्न हुए थे और 600 यूनिट्स जो प्रोडक्ट बी के रिटर्न हुए थे, हम उनको $8 पर यूनिट पे सेल कर सकते हैं. तो ये भी हमारा रेवेन्यू होगा. गेटिंग इट? सो वी कैन से दैट द फॉल्टी प्रोडक्ट्स रेवेन्यू और द स्क्रैप रेवेन्यू. के स्क्रैप फॉर फॉल्टी प्रोडक्ट्स the units that are returned, okay, faulty products revenue, तो उनका जो है बेसिकली हम यहाँ पर डायरेक्टली कर सकते हैं, या हम वर्किंग नंबर 2 शो कर देते हैं कि वर्किंग नंबर 2 विल बी सर, वी कैन क्लियरली से कि ये कितने थे, 500 यूनिट्स at $8 and 600 units at $8 as well. So we'll get the answer for that as well. Okay, getting it clear on this? Any problem in this question, guys? Till now clear? So ये हो जाएगा $4,000 revenue coming from the product A, and 6,600 into it is 4,800. 4,800 revenue coming from the product B. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? Following? Any question? Understood? Let me know any
Yeah.
problem. Any questions, any issues?
Yes.
Scrap faulty products, okay? Then we'll start with the cost, okay? Okay, whatever the prime cost we have and those things, okay? So let's work that out, okay? So it will be, or if you want to add this revenue, let's add this revenue as well, okay? So it will be, sir, 104, 1,04,000 and 288,000 plus 4,800. That will be 292,800. Getting it, guys? Clear? Any doubts? कोई question है या तक कोई problem? So let me know. Or this is clear, right? Guys, got it clear? So फिर ये आ जाएगा. Then we talk about कि we have basically what we have, sir. Then direct materials and direct labor. So let's work it out. Direct materials and direct labor. Okay, understood? Guys, falling clear? Any problem?
Yes.
So we
Yes.
have direct materials now. That is direct materials and direct labor. So direct materials will be here and direct labor will be coming in here. So let's do the working for them as well. Working number 3 and working number 4. Okay. So what we can say here is basically that working number 3 will be direct materials. So definitely, because we have produced all the products, we will have to calculate the value for all the products as well. Getting it, guys? So it will be, okay, we have total number of units produced as 2,500. One unit will require 1.5 kilos at $8.20 per kilo. You just have to multiply 2,500 into 1.5 into 8.20 kilos. That will give you direct material cost. Okay, getting it clear? You need to understand that 2,500 are the total units being produced. At for one unit, it requires 1.5 kilos, and for each kilo, the price is $8.20. So that is what we have to do here. Okay, that it will be, so 2,500 at the rate of 1.5 at the rate of 8.50. So 25 8.20 per kilo. So you will get the value of this as, students, that is also 30,750, the direct material cost for product A. Okay, getting it clear? Similarly, apply for the other one as well. That is, total number of units are 4,600. And for product B, 3.5 kilos are required. For product B, 3.5 kilos are required per unit. And at the cost is coming for the per unit kilo of the direct materials is 9.5. So you'll have to say 4,600 into 3.5 into 3.5 at the rate of $9.6. Getting it clear, students? 4,600 into 3.5 at the rate of 9.6. So we are going to get, what is it, 9.6 or 9.5? Okay, 3.5 kilos at the rate of 9.5 kilos. Got it, guys? Clear? So 3.5 into 9.5 into 4,600, the answer is coming 152,950. Any questions, any doubt in this? Let me know. Getting it how we are finding direct materials? Similarly, same case will apply with direct labor as well, guys. Everyone got getting this clear? So working number 4 will be direct labors. That how much is one unit requiring? Okay. So one unit requires how many labor hours, sir? One unit requires for product pay 2 labor hours, and we are going to pay $10 to them for per hour. So it will be 2,500 into 2 into $10. Okay. That will be total direct labor cost. Okay. Getting it, guys? Clear? One unit requires 2 labor hours, so we have to make 2,500 units, so it will be 5,000 hours required. And for each hour I'm paying $10 to the, or the Simran is paying $10 each hour. So we need to understand that. Okay, clear, guys? Got it? Understood? Got it? So it will be $50,000. And then, is everyone clear for the direct labor for this one? And for product B, it will be, sir, 4,600 units. And how much each unit will take, how many hours each unit will take? It is taking more than it is taking more than 2 hours, so 2.5 hours is being taken at $12 per hour. Okay, any question? Any
Clear.
problem, guys? Up till now, anything? It's very easy. 2.5 into 12 into 4600. So that will give us the answer. Okay. We are paying 12.5 hours for this. So 4600 into 2.5 into 12.5. That will be, sir, 143,750. That is the direct labor cost. Okay. Clear on this? Any problem? This is part is basically for 11 marks. Okay. So it's a huge part. Okay. Getting it, guys? 143,750 is the, so you can say that this will be uh, revenue minus the prime cost. We will get the contribution, or you can say that this is coming the direct cost. These are the direct costs, and then we will start with the overhead, students. Okay, getting it? Everyone with me, guys? Following? So now we have to start with overheads. And how do you solve overheads? Let's see about them. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? So overheads are, we have four different overheads. First one is machine setup. So we'll start with machine setup only then. So we'll have machine setup here. Okay, guys, with me following? So we have machine setup. So this is basically a cost that is coming based on the activity. Okay, we can say that machine setup cost. These are also called the cost pool as well. Okay, machine for product A, machine को 80 times बार वापस set करना पड़ता है. Machine A are being set by 80 times for product A के लिए, and 200 times for product B. So that is how we are going to split the cost. We need to understand कि ये जो machine setup cost आ रही है, we have got an overhead cost of machine setup for $4,480. So we need to understand कोई product A कम time ले रहा है machine setup में, लेकिन product B ज़्यादा time ले रहा है. So what is clarification here? Okay, sir, we need to charge 4,480 more cost in product B as compared to product A. प्रोडक्ट ए में कम चार्ज करेंगे, प्रोडक्ट बी में कॉस्ट ज्यादा चार्ज करेंगे. आर यू गाइस गेटिंग इट विथ मी? फॉलोइंग? सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर गाइस देयर, what you have to do is get out the total value. Okay, so 80 times plus 200 is basically 280 times are the machine being set up, right? Am I correct? Similarly, there are 40 plus 60 inspections for product A and B, so 100 inspections in total. There are 40 plus 40 inspections are being done for product A and 60, so 100 total inspections for product B, and we'll do for the rest of them as well. But let's quickly work this out. Okay, so how will you get the value? It's like the absorption costing thing, that total cost into the data divided by the total data. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear with me? Following? So it will be, sir, if we talk about machine setup, we still have some space, so let's do it here only. Working number 5. Working number 5 will be, that is, sir, 4,480 will be, that is the total cost, right? We have how many? 80 setups for the product A, and in total is 280 setups. Okay, so 4,480 into 80 divided by 280. That's how you calculate the cost for the overheads in the activity based costing. It should be coming 1,280. Getting it, students? Clear? Following?
Yes.
Hello, let me know. Got this clear? Should be crystal clear. Okay. So we got 1,280 as the overhead cost for product A. The total cost is, and what you can do, because there are only two products, right? So you can just subtract as well. But the total cost already we know, sir, कि total cost है 4,480 है. उसमें से 1,280 अगर subtract कर देंगे तो product B की cost आ जाएगी. Or the other method is कि sir, you will do it the same way. That is 4,480 the cost into 200 setups for product B divided by 280 setups for the total. Okay, is everyone clear? Got this? Understood? So it will be 3,200 cost for this one. Okay, guys, got it? Any questions? Let me know. Machine setups are done. Then you have, after machine setup overhead cost, we have quality inspections. So I can write down the word of the inspection cost. Okay, so we have inspection cost now. Are you guys there following with me? Clear? And inspection cost, let's say that this is working number 6 for this one. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? And you can make a line as well in your workings column and try to show all the workings together to the examiner. Okay, so it will be the same thing, that what is the inspection cost and how many inspection. So total overhead cost for inspection is, sir, $8,000, and there are 40 inspections for product A and 60 inspections for product B. So we can say 8,000 into, because I hope everyone is getting the concept behind it, कि जिसकी कॉस्ट, जिसके इंस्पेक्शंस कम है, जिसका कॉस्ट पूल कम है, तो उसका कॉस्ट ड्राइवर, उसकी कॉस्ट भी कम आएगी, ओवरहेड कॉस्ट भी कम आएगी. गेटिंग इट, गाइस? क्लियर? So we have $8,000 into 40 divided by 100, and it will be, sir, $8,000 into 60 divided by 100 for product B. Everyone got this clear? Hello? Everyone got that right? So it will be $3,200. The cost is coming for product A. Is everyone getting it with me following? And 8,000 minus 3,200 will be 4,800. That will be coming for product B. Okay, got it clear? Inspection cost, we got that as well. Clear, guys? Understood? So we have done two overheads and now two overheads left. Next is order processing cost. We clearly understand that there are some order processing cost as well when an order will be placed for product A and an order is placed for product B. So we have to check how many orders are being taken. So it's written here that 190 orders are for product A and 360 orders are for product B. So we can clearly see that it's almost double. Product B के ज़्यादा orders processed हो रहे हैं और product as compared to product A the total value are 550 orders. 190 plus 360 is total orders are 550 and similarly total net book value is 45,000 plus 55,000 that is 100,000 is the total net book value for the machinery. So we can split the cost of the depreciation of machinery as overheads as well. So let's work out for 5,500 is the order processing cost and 190 and 5,500 is the order processing cost. So let's write it down here that now we are dealing with order processing cost. Okay, guys, everyone with me following? And this will be, sir, working number 7. Guys, following? Any questions up till now? Hello? So working number 7 will be very simple that we have 5,500 as the order processing cost and 190 orders are for product A out of the total 550 orders, sir. So 5,500 into 190 divided by 550 orders. So I'm getting 1,900 as the cost for the product A, overhead cost for product processing for product A. And similarly, I can do the subtraction 5,500 minus 1,900. I am going to get students 3,600 as the order processing cost for product B. Let me know, got this up till now, everything is clear? And the last one is the depreciation of machinery. Guys, with me following? So we have depreciation of machinery. Understood? That will be working number 8. And you can tell the examiner that this is also an overhead cost which will be calculated using the simple method and way that we can say it will be the same thing. The splitting of the cost, apportioning them. Basically 15,200 is the total overhead cost and the book product A is using 45,000 for product A and 55,000. So definitely we can clearly see students के product B की overhead ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं as compared to product A के because product B ज़्यादा popular है as compared to product A. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? Understood? Hello? So it will
Yes.
be, guys, with me 15,200 into 45,000 divided by 100,000 and it will be 15,200 into 55,000 divided by 100,000 and that will give us the answer, okay, for the split of the overheads as well for product A and product B. So I'm getting 6,840 for this one, students, and for this one it should be just a subtraction as well. So 8,360. Okay, got this clear? Understood? Any problem? Let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Overheads are found, and you can get the 11 marks by doing the profit and loss thing now here. So let's see whether the profit is coming or the loss is coming. So at the moment, let's write down that we are having profit and loss both. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? So
सर
let's do
एक्सक्यूज
it.
मी
बोले sure.
डायरेक्ट लेबर जो है प्रोडक्ट बी में वो 138,000 आ रहा है
138,000 आ रहा है, कोई मिस्टेक की होगी डायरेक्ट लेबर के लिए. We have 4,600 units at the 2.5 hours at 12 per hour. Okay, 4,600 at 2.5 into 12. Yes, 138,000 आ रहा है. Very good. ठीक है. 4,600 at the rate of 2.5. हाँ सही, यहाँ पर लिखा सही है but calculation में mistake हो गई होगी. Okay, so 138,000 it is coming. Okay, clear on that? Any problem? सही है. Very good. So 104,000 minus 30,750 minus 50,000 minus 1,280 overhead cost, 3,200 overhead cost, 1,900 and 6,840. So I'm getting it as 10,030 as the profit, right? Getting it, guys? Clear? So I'm getting $10,030 as the profit for product A. And if you talk about product B, we have 292,800 minus 152,950 minus 138,000 for the direct labor cost, 3,200, 4,800 subtracted for the inspection cost, 3,600 for order processing cost, and for the depreciation, so I'm getting negative 18,110. So it's a loss for product B. Getting it, students? So what we can clearly see is that although orders or product B की ज़्यादा demand थी and ज़्यादा उसकी selling price थी, and those were the things, but we can clearly see here that product B is incurring a loss as compared to product A. Product A profit है और product B जो है वो loss में चल रहा है, loss making है, burn कर रहे हैं उसमें, but product A में we are at a profit. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? Understood? Part A and B हो गया. We're left with three parts, C, D, and E. Let me know, is this clear? So we'll move forward.
Yep.
Understood? Getting it? Any questions? ठीक है? Anyone have already solved this question? Anyone have already solved the question? ठीक है? Next part is part C for 5 marks. Okay, so very important. Part 5 marks. Simran was concerned. So Simran is being concerned here about the high volume of units being returned. Okay, so Simran was concerned about the high volume of units being returned. She believed that the workers were not paying enough attention when assembling the products. She considered installing a system of surveillance cameras. Okay, so what we can clearly see here, she is concerned about the high volume of units being returned, as we can clearly see कि एक तरफ 500 यूनिट्स रिटर्न हो रहे हैं प्रोडक्ट ए के, और प्रोडक्ट बी के 600 यूनिट्स रिटर्न हो रहे हैं. गेटिंग इट, गाइस? क्लियर है? सो शी इज कंसर्न्ड अबाउट इट, एंड व्हाट शी इज प्लानिंग टू डू कि workers, she have found out the reason that workers are not paying attention when they are assembling the products. So she is considering installing the system of surveillance cameras, so cameras in the factory, so that workers could be monitored, workers progress को monitored. She believed that this would totally eliminate the returns. Getting it, guys? Clear? She believed that this would totally eliminate the returns. Okay, with me, guys? Getting it? Clear? Following? Very important question for 5 marks. Okay, this is most tricky part. Okay, so Simran would rent the camera system for a fixed period of 3 years. So she will rent it for fixed period of 3 years. Okay, students, getting it, guys? Clear? The cost of renting and monitoring the cameras would amount to $18,000 per annum. So the cost of the renting and monitoring the cameras would amount to 18,000. Simran decided that this would be added to the cost of the quality inspections. The increased totals would be allocated on the same basis as before. So they are telling us that everything remains the same. The increased total would then be allocated as the same basis as before. The cost of the renting is 18,000 per annum. So for 1 year, the cost of the renting, the overhead cost will be 18,000, which will be added up to the cost of the quality inspection, students. So what we can see here is basically it will be added in the quality inspection cost. So 8,000 से वो 8,000 plus 18,000 हो जाएगी quality inspection cost. Getting it, everyone? 8,000 plus 18,000 quality inspection cost हो जाएगी. Rest of the things will remain the same and units returned will be removed. जो scrap revenue था वो remove हो जाएगा. ठीक है, अब क्योंकि वो सारे units अब sold हो जाएंगे because they are perfect. This is very important point. Okay, so I'll make a star here. Important point. Okay, there is important point के it will be added in the quality inspection cost and remaining the जो हम जिस बेस पे allocate कर रहे हैं, जिस बेस पर हम एसेट जो क्वालिटी इंस्पेक्शंस को एलोकेट कर रहे थे कि इंस्पेक्शन की नंबर ऑफ इंस्पेक्शंस कितने हो रहे हैं, 40 और 60 इंस्पेक्शंस हो रहे थे प्रोडक्ट ए प्रोडक्ट बी के. तो नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू टेल कि अब जो है बेसिकली वो, आर यू गाइस विद मी फॉलोइंग, कि अब जो है बेसिकली उस सेम बेसिस पर ही हो रहा है. ठीक है, अभी भी एलोकेट 40 और 60 बेसिस पर ही होंगे. गेटिंग इट, गाइस? क्लियर? सही है? इज एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? Hello, guys,
Yeah.
following the increased total cost will be allocated. So what's the plan here is basically that there are two methods of doing it. Either you do it straight again, okay, either you do it again from start, but because we need to learn कि हम direct कैसे कर सकते हैं, हम revise कैसे बना सकते हैं, हम part B से continue होके कैसे हम part C को कर सकते हैं, because of the time constraint. So I will suggest now it's the time we start working on कि how you can try to get the answer directly, okay, not starting from the scratch, just trying to revise it, making the adjustments and trying to work it out. Everyone getting it? So follow carefully because it's only 5 marks. Okay, it's not 11 marks. Okay, can you guys see? Previous part was 11 marks, so you have to spend a lot of this. So that's what the best thing about these chapters are. Okay, even if you are struggling a bit in part C, if you get part B correct, you get 11 marks, and part A correct, so you get already 12 marks. And then remaining is theory marks, so you try to get as much as possible in that. So try, the best thing is to get at least minimum 20 marks out of 25 marks in each question of paper 4. Okay, which will make it 40 marks. Okay, so minimum score should be 40, but try to get it above 45, 44, 45. Try to settle for 44, 45, those things, those numbers. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear with me? Following? Start kare. So we have to calculate the revise. Guys, there with me. This is very important. If you have done this question, you must be struggling with this a bit. Calculate the revised total profit or loss made from the production of each product for a year. If the surveillance, we have to do it for the year. Okay. So they have made it confusing. Okay, for a Simran would rent the camera system for a fixed period of 3 years. So they have tried to make it confusing as well, but it's not like that. You have to do it for a year only, and year cost is given, and all the returns were eliminated, and if the surveillance cameras were installed. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear with me? Following? So let's try to do it directly. Okay, guys, there? Understood? Hello, guys? Following? Understood? Getting it? Clear? Everyone with me? Following? Clear? Hello? Product A and product B. Okay, other students, everyone is clear, right? One of the person have left. Okay, not a problem. Are you guys falling clear on this? Okay. So what we need to understand is basically we will start from the revenue. We'll start from the profit that we got. That it will be, sir, 10,030 original profit. Okay. Original profit. Getting it, guys? Clear? We can start from this one, that the original profit or loss. Understood with me? Okay. Original profit or the loss that we have from the previous part, 10,030, and this was 18,110. Okay, what? 18,110. Okay, got this? Clear? Understood? 10,030 and 18,110 is the original loss for this. Okay, now पहले हम discuss कर लेते हैं कि all the returns were eliminated. Okay, so जो return products थे वो eliminate हो गए थे. Are you guys with me? तो we need to understand कि ये जो scrap revenue था, अब ये finish हो जाएगा. Guys, getting it? Is everyone with me? पहले जो हमारे पास स्क्रैप रेवेन्यू आ रहा था कि प्रोडक्ट्स फॉल्टी थे, तो वी कैन सोल्ड इट फॉर $8 पर यूनिट. सो हमारे पास ये एक्स्ट्रा रेवेन्यू आ रहा था. अब ये रेवेन्यू रिवर्स हो जाएगा स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज अब ये स्क्रैप पे सेल नहीं हो सकता. आर यू गाइस विद मी? फॉलोइंग? तो इट विल बी द स्क्रैप वैल्यू लॉस, और द स्क्रैप वैल्यू लॉस कह लेते हैं. ये स्क्रैप वैल्यू लॉस जो है वो रिवर्स हो जाएगा. गेटिंग इट स्टूडेंट्स? तो 4,000 जो है इसमें से अब सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा, और 4,800 प्रोडक्ट बी में सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा. गाइस विद मी? फॉलोइंग? अंडरस्टूड? The reason I'm subtracting is because we need to understand कि यहाँ पर हमने 500 और 600 units को remove किया था because they were returned. But now अब हम कह रहे हैं कि all the returns are eliminated, students. Are you guys with me? कि sir all the returns are eliminated. So now अब क्या हो रहा है कि 2,500 पूरे के पूरे sold हो रहे हैं, और 4,600 units पूरे के पूरे sold हो रहे हैं. कोई भी हमारे पास ये जीरो हो गया है. Are you guys following? अब ये जीरो हो गया है. Guys with me? Understood? And this line doesn't exist now. Okay, so you can completely alter the question. Okay, students, you can completely alter the question. So it will be, okay sir, we will have an increase in revenue. Guys with me? Following? Is everyone getting it? We will have an increase in revenue. How, sir? We will get an increase in revenue because already 25 2,000 का revenue record कर चुका हूँ. खाली 500 का revenue record करना, और 600 units का for the product भी revenue record करूंगा. Selling price is there in front of us, 50 and 72. So you can just tell the examiner that it will be said for product A 500 units that were previously returned. Now they will be sold because there are all the returns are eliminated, and previously there were 600 units of product B that were not sold, but now they can be sold at $72 per unit. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? So we will have an increase of revenue, students, of $25,000. Guys with me? Following? In product A, $25,000 increase in revenue, and 600 into 72 will be 43,200 revenue for product B as well. Guys, got this? Clear? Understood? 43,200 revenue for product B as well. Understood? Getting this? Clear? ये क्लियर हो गया?
Yes.
कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है इसमें? लेट मी नो. कोई क्वेश्चन, कोई कंसर्न?
No.
Guys, got this right? Okay, then we got an increase in revenue. Now हमने returns के बारे में बात कर ली है. We need to understand कि हमने returns के बारे में बात कर ली, that the returns were eliminated, so we have done the adjustment for that. And now we'll talk about the overheads. That is basically, sir, कि overheads की जो adjustment होगी हम वो भी add कर लेंगे. अब कि overheads में we have to change the inspection cost. Okay, बेसिकली वी आर जस्ट इंक्रीमेंटिंग, ओके, ऐड सबट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं। हम शुरू से बनाएंगे तो बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा, हमें पूरा पूरा वापस करना पड़ेगा, रेवेन्यू कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा। तो हम जस्ट जो चेंजेस आ रहे हैं उनको ले रहे हैं कि दिस रेवेन्यू विल वी विल लूज बिकॉज ऑफ स्क्रैप वैल्यू कोई है नहीं। द इंक्रीज इन रेवेन्यू वी गॉट बिकॉज ऑल द यूनिट्स विल नाउ बी सोल्ड, तो रिटर्न प्रोडक्ट्स विल बी सोल्ड। एंड इंस्पेक्शन कॉस्ट में 18,000 का इंक्रीज हो रहा है। तो ऑलरेडी सर के हमने 8,000 को तो अकोमोडेट किया हुआ, राइट? तो ओनली 18,000 को अकोमोडेट कर लेते हैं एट 40 प्लस 60 इंस्पेक्शंस के 100, क्योंकि बेसिस सेम है, गाइस गेटिंग इट? अगर वो यहाँ पर मेंशन करते हैं कि बेसिस भी चेंज हो रही है, कि फॉर एग्जांपल 50 इंस्पेक्शंस फॉर प्रोडक्ट एंड 70 इंस्पेक्शंस, तो हम डिफरेंट यूज करते हैं। बट अभी हम यहाँ पर सेम यूज कर सकते हैं सर, कि इट विल बी 18,000 inspection cost for 40 divided by 100 for product A. Getting it, guys? And 18,000 inspection cost for 60 divided by 100 for product B. Actually, this is not tricky, but what we need to understand is कि थोड़ा सा ये we'll have to focus a bit, like try to solve questions like this. So 7,200 is the additional cost that is coming for product A on the overheads, and for product B in the overheads, the extra cost that is coming is 10,800. Okay, getting it clear on that? Following? Understood? Okay, got this clear? Sure. Guys, following? Understood. So we will now see whether we are making a profit or loss on that. Okay, getting it, guys? Clear? Guys, with me, following? Understanding? So अब कर लेते हैं 10,030 -4,000 प्लस 25,000 एडेड माइनस 7,200 सब्ट्रैक्टेड। तो ये तो प्रॉफिट में ही आ रहा है, बल्कि ज्यादा प्रॉफिट आ रहा है इसका, 23,830। एंड इट्स अ कॉमन सेंस थिंग, जब आपके बहुत सारे 50 प्रोडक्ट्स और 500 प्रोडक्ट्स और 600 यूनिट्स जो है आपके, जब सेल नहीं हो रहे हो, वो रिटर्न हो रहे हो, तो बहुत आपका लॉस हो रहा है। गेटिंग इट, गाइस? तो अब ये प्रॉफिट बहुत स्टिमुलेट, बहुत अच्छा इंक्रीज हुआ है। और इसका भी देख लेते हैं कि जो प्रोडक्ट भी पहले लॉस में आ रहा था, क्या वो प्रॉफिट में आ रहा है? एवरीवन गेटिंग इट, गाइस? क्लियर? तो प्रोडक्ट बी जो है वो भी अब प्रॉफिट में आ रहा है, 9,490, थोड़ा लेस प्रॉफिट है, बट इट इज बेटर देन द प्रीवियस सिचुएशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ पार्ट बी। ओके, एवरीवन विथ मी? Guys, following? This is still a better situation for part C as compared to part B. Make sure, don't forget, they are asking for the revised total profit. Okay, यहाँ पर भी total profit पूछ रहे थे, हाँ। So what we need to do, students, कि आपको जो है ना वो total profit निकाल लेगा, अच्छा, for each product। ठीक है, आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, अगर चाहें तो दोनों को ऐड करके भी शो कर दें एंड में। ओके गाइस, गॉट इट? क्लियर एवरीवन? बल्कि कर लेते हैं, वी हैव स्पेस, तो आगे हेल्प करेगा, बिकॉज यू कैन क्लियरली सेंस इट हियर कि अब ये न्यूमेरिक्स हो गया, अब वो खाली थ्योरी टेस्ट करेगा। सो टोटल प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम पार्ट सी इज बेसिकली सर 23,830 प्लस 9,490, so we have 33,320. Getting it, guys? Is everyone with me? And total profit from part B is basically, वो भी निकाल लेते हैं, 10,000 नहीं, तो पहले पार्ट में लॉस आएगा, टोटल लॉस हो जाएगा फिर। अगर हम दोनों को सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे पार्ट बी में, तो लॉस ही आ रहा है, बिकॉज 10,030 का प्रॉफिट है फ्रॉम द पार्ट ए, फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्ट ए, बट 18,010 का लॉस है फ्रॉम प्रोडक्ट बी। सो इन 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 टोटल 8,080 का लॉस है। गेटिंग इट, स्टूडेंट्स? इज एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? मतलब प्रोडक्ट बी का लॉस ज्यादा है एज कम्पेयर टू प्रोडक्ट ए प्रॉफिट, तो इवेंचुअली नेट ऑफ नेट शल में, नेट इफेक्ट में क्या हो रहा है कि लॉस आ रहा है। गेटिंग इट, गाइस? नेट इफेक्ट में हमारे पास लॉस ही आ रहा है। आर यू गाइस देयर विद मी? फॉलोइंग? अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि नेट इफेक्ट हमारे पास
Yes.
लॉस ही आ रहा है। इज दैट क्लियर? पार्ट बी से और पार्ट सी से टोटल हमारे पास अच्छा खासा प्रॉफिट हो रहा है। गेटिंग इट एवरीवन? क्लियर गाइस? फॉलोइंग? नाउ फिर हमारे पास इट्स अ ह्यूज क्वेश्चन फॉर थ्योरी, ओके, 6 मार्क्स के लिए। एडवाइस सिमरन, गाइस विथ मी? एवरीवन फॉलोइंग? हमारे पास 8, अच्छा, आई विल एक्सप्लेन एज वेल। एक्टिविटी बेस्ड कॉस्टिंग में यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट मोर थ्योरी, ठीक है? तो इस क्वेश्चन में 9 मार्क्स का एनालिसिस एंड थ्योरी आया, और ओनली 16 मार्क्स का न्यूमेरिक्स आया, एज कम्पेयर टू बजटिंग जिसमें ओनली 5 मार्क्स का एनालिसिस आया था, 20 मार्क्स का न्यूमेरिक्स था। तो यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट के बजटिंग में ज्यादातर न्यूमेरिक्स पे फोकस होता है, लेकिन इट कैन चेंज, ओके, इट्स नॉट फिक्स्ड। ओके गाइस विद मी? फॉलोइंग? कैन आई गेट रिस्पॉन्स क्विकली? Advise Simran whether
Yep.
or not she should install the system of the surveillance camera. Justify her answer. So I already know my answer because I've already worked it out. Okay, Simran should definitely install the system of surveillance cameras. Why? Because it is increasing the productivity. No units are being returned, no faulty units are there, and all the units are being able to sold. So maximum capacity utilization over here. So let's try to write down the answer. Okay, decision. Always remember to give the decision in the and always remember to give the decision at the end. तो हम यहाँ लिखेंगे कि द प्रॉफिट्स आर इंक्रीजिंग installing installing the system of surveillance cameras, installing the system of surveillance, installing the system of surveillance cameras is leading to is leading to higher profits, is leading to higher profits, is leading to higher profits for Simran, is leading to higher profits for Simran, is leading to higher profits for Simran. आप चाहें तो वैल्यू लिख सकते हैं 33,320 as compared to as compared to the loss in part B, as compared to the loss, as compared to loss in part B, as compared to loss, where as compared to the loss of $8,080. ये amount, right? $8,080 when products when products are being returned, when products are being returned and faulty, when products are returned and faulty. Okay, getting it guys, clear? So this is will be a very good point. आप इसको और भी elaborate करना चाहें जरूर करें, ठीक है? This will inshallah lead you to 2 marks. Okay, कि आप explain कर रहे हैं कि system install करना preferable है क्योंकि higher profits हो रहे हैं सिमरन के लिए, क्योंकि उसको previously loss हो रहा था जब products जो थे वो faulty थे और returned हो रहे थे. Getting it guys, clear? Understood with me? Following guys? तो एक पॉइंट हमने ये लिख दिया. एनी अदर पॉइंट्स? वी कैन क्लियरली से कि हम जो है वो देर विल बी बिकॉज कैमरा इंस्टॉलेंस है तो देर विल बी प्रॉपर चेक एंड बैलेंस. सो एक और बेनिफिट क्या होगा कि प्रॉपर चेक एंड बैलेंस एंड परफॉर्मेंस चेक, performance related performance and productivity increases, performance and productivity increases, performance and productivity increase for the workers, performance and productivity increase for in the increases, performance and productivity increases in workers. ठीक है, performance and productivity increases in workers, helping Simran, helping Simran generating better sales, helping Simran for boost in sales. Getting it guys, clear? Is everyone with me following? For boost in sales. Similarly आप ये मेंशन कर सकते हैं कि जो कॉस्ट आ रही है 18,000 वो कम है, क्योंकि खाली एक ही कॉस्ट आ रही है ना, सर्वेलेंस कैमरास की 18,000 पर ईयर कॉस्ट आ रही है, वो कम है एज कम्पेयर टू द जो रेवेन्यू जनरेट हो रहा है वो ज्यादा है. आर यू गाइस विद मी फॉलोइंग? क्लियर? अंडरस्टूड? आप सेपरेट सेपरेट करके भी लिख सकते हैं कि फॉर एग्जांपल प्रोडक्शन बी, प्रोडक्शन ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट बी, इट इज टर्निंग फ्रॉम लॉस इनटू प्रॉफिट. गाइस विद मी फॉलोइंग? अंडरस्टैंडिंग? बात समझ आ रही है? और कोई पॉइंट बताएं? हेलो. दो ये 3 मार्क्स तो इजीली हो जाएंगे. अच्छा, आप क्योंकि हमने दोनों तरफ लिखना होता तो आप ये बताएं कि इफ शी इज नॉट इंस्टॉलिंग द सिस्टम उसमें क्या है. इफ शी इज नॉट इंस्टॉलिंग द सिस्टम तो व्हाट विल हैपन. हाँ, हम ये पॉइंट लिख सकते हैं कि बिकॉज शी इज इंस्टॉलिंग द सिस्टम ऑफ सर्वेलेंस कैमरास तो उनको उन पे एक एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट आ सकती है रिपेयर्स की, मेंटेनेंस की. ठीक है, तो ये इसके नेगेटिव फैक्टर्स हो गए. ओके, रिपेयर्स एंड मेंटेनेंस. एवरीवन विथ मी? रिपेयर्स एंड मेंटेनेंस, for the repairs and maintenance cost might occur in future, repair and maintenance cost in future for the surveillance cameras. Okay, getting it guys? Is everyone with me following? For the surveillance camera. कोई और नेगेटिव पॉइंट बताएं इसका? अगर ये सिस्टम इंस्टॉल कर लें तो इसका क्या नेगेटिव, ये तो मैंने पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स बता दी ना, दीज आर द पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स, राइट? कि आई एम टेलिंग द रेड एंड द पर्पल कलर सजेस्ट कि व्हाई सिमरन शुड इंस्टॉल द सिस्टम. Now in the black one I'm writing why Simran should not install the system. So there might be extra costs such as repairs and maintenance cost. Anyone else? Let me know. Getting it? Any other prop? Let me know. Repairs and maintenance cost in future for surveillance cameras. Okay. Any other point? Yeah, it might be कि business perspective से हम point लिख सकते हैं कि it might be possible कि workers might get demotivated because they're under investigation. तो और faulty products हो सकते हैं, right? Sometimes in an environment of a business, it's not worth it. कि अगर आपके ऊपर check and balance हो तो आप और खराब काम कर रहे होते हैं because you are not demotivated and your motivation is lost. ठीक है, so there might be or more product failure. Okay, everyone getting it clear? Secondly, we need to understand that it's still not sure. Okay, no guarantee. You can always write these kinds of things as well. No guarantee whether, no guarantee whether, no guarantee whether the whether all the returns will be eliminated in future, whether no guarantee whether all the returns will be eliminated in the future or not. Getting it, guys? No guarantee whether all the returns in the future will be eliminated or not using this. Okay, सर्वेलेंस कैमराज यूज करें, एक साल काम करा, सेकंड थर्ड ईयर काम नहीं करा, बिकॉज उसने थर्ड ईयर के लिए 3 ईयर के लिए ले लिया, रेंट कर लिया. सो आप ये भी लिख सकते हैं, इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, यू कैन टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम दीज अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्टेटमेंट्स एज वेल. क्या लिखा हुआ है? सिमरन वुड रेंट द कैमरा सिस्टम. सो व्हाट डू यू सजेस्ट? सिमरन कैन ऑल्सो बाय इट. रेंट करने से बेहतर बाय नहीं होगा क्या? सो यू कैन ऑल्सो सजेस्ट के which should look at the option which is feasible कि rent करना है या buy करना है. ठीक है? So it might be cheaper in the long run. Okay, she should buy it rather than renting the cameras. Okay, getting it, guys? Is everyone with me following? So, kuch points. These type of questions always remember. First, try to write the answers, whatever is coming to your mind. First, try to write the points like that. Once you are done, then check with the marking scheme. Okay, what additional points you could have written in this? Getting it, guys? Clear? With me following? Will be eliminated. Hello. Whether all the returns will be eliminated or not. The decision whether the decision of whether buying or renting of the camera is feasible. The decision of whether buying or renting the camera, whether buying or renting the camera is feasible. Okay. Getting it clear, understood? Can I get response? Hello? Got this?
Yes.
Clear हो गया, understood है, all points got it. So the last thing is basically the decision, and my decision will be Simran should install the surveillance cameras. Okay, Simran should install the surveillance cameras because I'm looking from the monetary perspective. It's a huge growth. Okay, it's a huge change of turnover. Simran should install the system of the surveillance camera. She should install. Okay, so make sure, keep it, if you're writing a long answer as well, just keep 1 or 2 lines at the end, write your decision, because 1 mark is for that, 1 mark out of the 6 is for that, and the remaining 5 marks are for agreeing or disagreeing. Okay, and then what we have is basically comment on the suitability of the cost driver to account for the cost of surveillance cameras. So basically वो यही कह रहे हैं कि जो सर्वेलेंस कैमराज हैं उनके लिए हमने इंस्पेक्शन को यूज करा है. को मैंने कहा ना, कॉस्ट ड्राइवर्स होते हैं नाम, जो इंस्पेक्शन हो गया एंड दोस थिंग्स के, the net book value as well as the order processing cost. So what they're asking is, guys, stay with me, comment on the suitability. You have to comment on for 2 marks कि जो हमने कॉस्ट ड्राइवर चूज करा है मशीन इंस्पेक्शन, वो सही है या नहीं सही है. गेटिंग इट, गाइस? क्लियर? अंडरस्टूड? तो आप बताएं कि वो सही है या नहीं है. कमेंट ऑन द सूटेबिलिटी. तो फर्स्ट थिंग वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि देखिए, कॉस्ट तो स्प्लिट होगी, गाइस. गेटिंग इट? आप चाहे क्वालिटी इंस्पेक्शन में उसको यूज करें, मशीन सेटअप में इसको यूज करें, ऑर्डर प्रोसेसिंग में करें, डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ मशीन में करें, बेसिकली व्हाट्स हैपनिंग कि एक 18,000 का एक्स्ट्रा ओवरहेड आ रहा है. गेटिंग इट, गाइस? Is everyone with me? Okay, what we need to tell the examiner कि the 18,000 का एक extra cost, overhead cost add हो रहा है, तो वो split होगा. आप चाहे depreciation के through करें, तो the main point is that it will not affect the cost driver, will not affect the profit. Okay, the cost driver will not affect the profit in any situation. Getting it? The cost driver will not affect the profit. Doesn't matter कि आप किसी को उसको किसी में भी आप इसको अकाउंट फॉर कर रहे हो. गेटिंग इट, गाइस? इज एवरीवन क्लियर? द कॉस्ट ड्राइवर विल नॉट अफेक्ट द प्रॉफिट ऑफ द बिजनेस, बिकॉज एक तो ये एक्सपेंस है, तो वो सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा ही होगा. अंडरस्टूड, गाइस? गेटिंग इट? एक पॉइंट ये लिख सकते हैं कि कॉस्ट, एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? 18,000 है तो एक्सपेंस ही ना, कॉस्ट ही ओवरहेड्स, तो वो इवेंचुअली किसी के थ्रू भी सब्ट्रैक्ट करें, वो सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा, नेट इफेक्ट सेम रहेगा. कॉस्ट ड्राइवर प्रॉफिट को अफेक्ट नहीं करेगा. जो प्रॉफिट अभी आ रहा है वो पहले भी आएगा. गेटिंग इट क्लियर एवरीवन? सही है. आप नेक्स्ट पॉइंट क्या लिख सकते हैं, बताएं. अगर हम सर्वेलेंस कैमरास की बात करें तो उनको किस पे कर सकते हैं, अगर क्वालिटी इंस्पेक्शन पे नहीं. इंस्पेक्शन का मतलब है तो फिजिकल चेक. अगर एक सर्वेलेंस कैमरा आ रहा है जो कि फिजिकल नहीं है, जो कि ऑनलाइन चेकिंग हो रही है, कि आपके वर्क की ऑनलाइन चेकिंग हो रही है, तो किस में आना चाहिए? मशीन सेटअप में तो आई डोंट थिंक मशीन के सेटअप में आना चाहिए. ऑर्डर प्रोसेसिंग में. तो यू कैन मेक अनदर कॉस्ट ड्राइवर एज वेल. आपको क्या लगता है कौन सा कॉस्ट ड्राइवर सही रहेगा? Getting it? Is everyone clear? So my suggestion is कि this is not suitable. ठीक है, कि इन्होंने जो cost driver लिए, the cost driver of inspection is not suitable. The cost driver of inspection is not suitable for surveillance camera. Getting it, guys? The cost driver of inspection is not suitable for surveillance cameras. Getting it? फॉलोइंग, क्योंकि इंस्पेक्शन तो फिजिकल हो रही होती है ना. आर यू गाइस गेटिंग इट? हेलो. अगर आप इसके साथ एग्री भी कर रहे हो तो आप उसका पॉइंट लिख दें फेवर में. मैं अभी डिसएग्री कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज आई थिंक जो सर्वेलेंस कैमरा की कॉस्ट है, क्योंकि कैमरास कब तक चल रहे होंगे जब तक लोग फैक्ट्री में काम करें, लाइक वर्कर्स आर वर्किंग इन द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फर्म. तो आई थिंक दैट इट शुड बी बेस्ड ऑन नंबर ऑफ आवर्स, नंबर ऑफ लेबर आवर्स, वर्कर्स ने कितना काम करा है, गेटिंग इट. और समथिंग के वी कैन डू इट के ये कैमरास किसके लिए इंस्टॉल करें, वर्कर्स के लिए. तो आप नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स पे भी कर सकते हैं कि भाई कितने वर्कर्स काम कर रहे हैं, उन पे कॉस्ट स्प्लिट कर दो. प्रोडक्ट ए में कितने वर्कर्स काम करें, प्रोडक्ट बी में कितने वर्कर्स काम करें, बिकॉज आई एम प्रिटी श्योर प्रोडक्ट ए में कम वर्कर्स काम कर रहे होंगे, प्रोडक्ट बी में ज्यादा वर्कर्स काम कर रहे होंगे. गेटिंग इट क्लियर? सो a better a better cost driver can be a better cost driver can be number of hours worked, can be number of labor hours worked, number of labor hours worked. Guys with me following? Understood? बात समझ आ रही है? और बेस्ड ऑन नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स. ठीक है जी. बेस्ड ऑन नंबर ऑफ वर्कर्स. आप कोई भी 2 पॉइंट लिख दें तब भी यू विल गेट सम मार्क्स. ओके गाइस विथ मी फॉलोइंग? डिड यू गेट दिस पॉइंट? समझ आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है कि अकाउंट सूटेबिलिटी क्या बोल बात कर रहा है वो. तो आप इसके बाद एग्री भी कर सकते हैं, बट उसका फिर एक पॉइंट लिख दीजिएगा एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए कि आपको क्यों सूटेबल लग रहा है कि इंस्पेक्शन के लिए सर्वेलेंस कैमरा सही है, क्योंकि वो भी एक तरह की हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं कि इंस्पेक्शन इज वन ऑफ द इंस्पेक्शन कैन बी डन इन मेनी वेज. तो एक तो फिजिकल चेक एंड बैलेंस मेंटेन हो रहा है, फिजिकल शीट्स मेंटेन हो रही है. सेकंड इज ऑनलाइन मेथड, दिस इज सर्वेलेंस कैमरा इज एन ऑनलाइन मेथड ऑफ इंस्पेक्शन. आप ये भी लिख सकते हैं. गेटिंग इट? अगर मैं इसका कंप्लीट ऑपोजिट आंसर दूं तो आई विल से दैट द कॉस्ट ड्राइवर ऑफ इंस्पेक्शन इज सूटेबल फॉर सर्वेलेंस कैमराज because it is one of the form of the inspection. Okay, surveillance camera, we are trying to check whether the workers are performing the work very well and there are no faulty or returned products. Okay, getting it everyone clear? Got it guys? Hello, understood?
Yes.
ठीक है. तो ये हो गया क्वेश्चन फिनिश with complete theory answer writing. Okay, so we'll continue from here in the next class with another paper 4 question. Okay, ठीक है जी. Got it? चले. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye. एनी क्वेश्चंस कंसर्न्स आप मुझसे जरूर डिस्कस कर लें थ्रू व्हाट्सएप एज वेल. ओके, कोई डिस्कशन करना है. ओके, गॉट इट. मेक श्योर जरूर रिवाइज कर लिया करें लेक्चर्स को. ठीक है, तो आपके आंसर्स राइटिंग अच्छे हो जाएंगे. गेटिंग इट क्लियर ऑन दैट? फॉलोइंग विथ मी? गॉट इट?
Yes.
हेलो.